30 long years under Akadola's brutal dictatorship.
Right?
The opposition parties, progressives, intellectuals, and anyone who dared oppose him, all eventually yielded to his iron will. Everyone assumed that there would be no end to Akadola's rule. However, as his oppression grew stronger and as countless demonstrations were violently quelled, the enthusiasm for a Skarian revolution deepened. Until one day, when an uprising exploded like wildfire. The revolutionaries have made their camp in eastern Skaria, the country's poorest region. Inspired by the revolutionaries, commoners, long oppressed, have taken up arms against Akadola. While they are disorganized, lack supplies, and are fighting with farm tools, kitchen knives, and relics of previous wars, they are convicted in their hopes for a better future. Despite countless setbacks, the revolutionaries have secured a front line. Akadola commands his army from his palace, a shining jewel situated deep in the wealthy western province. Thousands of his troops, supporters, and mercenaries recruited from allied nations around the world stand guard in his palace. They are well equipped and well trained.
They're evil!
With these advantages, Akadola commands an endless onslaught against the revolutionaries. Perpetual war ravages Skaria, with no end in sight for this power struggle. Yet, on this day,
That plane is
an
cute.
airplane makes its way through the skies of Skaria. Its destination, the revolutionaries' eastern encampment. Navigating no-fly zones is a difficult task.
Obviously, it's
And the
difficult.
pilot was forced to land along the
that's
western border,
Very
deep
cute.
within the Skarian army's territory.
Oh no!
A young college student stepped off the plane, full of determination to help overthrow Akadola's regime. She, however, never expected to find herself in such a dilemma. No one could have ever imagined that the fate of Skaria and countless lives would rest upon this young woman's shoulders.
The plot thickens. It's nearly a book already. So, Home Behind 2. An indie game, small budget. As far as I know. Let me check. Is it some big developer behind it? No, I don't think so. DPP Studio. They made Home Behind and Home Behind 2. Right? So it's their story with 2 games. And we're checking out the demo for number 2. Yeah, of course. I mean, it's like we are Captain America again. Wait, what? No, he's got a team. We probably also get a team. For the demo, this is enough. For the full game, I wish there would be some more settings. These are interesting bits that we will look at later. Nickname Breaking Anima. Kind Hopeless. Sinful Glacier. Smoggy Appalling. Oliver Duke. Olive Duke! Yes. Complete a round of the game to unlock Chris's initial settings. Chris Bannon? Bannon Chris? Are we... Chris Bannon. So Chris is our main character. College student about to overthrow the government of evil. And you can make her as tall as you like. No, just not taller than that. That's just rude. That's just rude. Look at that. Sliders, but they end they end here. Oh, because it has to do with the attributes. Okay. Oh god. Oh boy. A banana. You would want to be this this to be Chris Banana, right? I know how you like bananas. Daydream. Oh, look at this. Our hobby is food. Supply costs more, but we get more fitness. And if we are at No special effect. So what's the average weight for a female of 170? Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm not so sure if this is a smart system. But anyway, we're a bit taller and we're definitely eating better. Because we like our food, right? So fitness is +1, agility is -3. That's +3 fitness. We're not very agile, but we're strong. Very fit, very strong. You can adjust stat points here. Like, remove 1 from fitness and add it to agility to counterweight that. Our job. Recruit new teammates of any job to unlock it as a starting job. Defeat bosses on hard to unlock hidden jobs. We're a commando and a college student, and we're also saving the world. Did I adjust the category accordingly? Hopefully I did. I did. I like the soundtrack. We could be sniper, medic, scout. Well, we're a sniper. We're about to assassinate the evil person from very far away. Because we're not very agile, but we can run away a lot. So we're going to be... Oh, we could be a scout, right? Yeah. Accuracy and crit damage. Defense, health. Okay, we should be commando. Difficulty, normal. That's all we can do for now. It's a bit of an odd setup in the beginning. Right. Similarities to actual things in the real world are just coincidence. This is fiction, right? We're not going to start talking about politics. While Scaria's various industries and technologies are still developing, the country's rich oil resources have provided enough funds for Akadulla's government to feed and clothe the general population. The dictator rules Scaria with an iron fist and has managed to maintain a false sense of peace and stability for quite some time. A full-scale civil war has broken out after calls for a true democracy grew loud enough. Scaria's eastern regions have been occupied by the revolutionaries. Scaria is engulfed in division and conflict. I adjusted the writing here a bit. Oh! Cool. Comic style. I like that. Oh. Oh. Evil soldiers. With beards. Guys with beards. What? Oh. Ooh, this got grim. They just did a firing squad move on them. Okay. Look at that. Let's kill the fuckers. Yes. Oh, someone found us. Who's the mysterious guy? Will we find out? After more than 20 years of heavy-handed rule by Akadullah, the citizens of Scaria have finally had enough. Civil war officially broke out after a large group of peaceful demonstrators were massacred by the dictator's army. They should say he's a dictator more often. Forces who oppose him and his government have joined the revolutionaries, setting up their own government in the eastern regions of Scaria. Because his name is not that awesome that you need to write it down every single time. The revolutionaries are now engaged in a fierce offensive against the government after the Norto Republic pledged their resources in support. Who the hell is the Norto Republic? Click. In a desert along Scaria's southwestern border. So we're named Bannon, not Chris. I'm confused. Wait, I can't run any farther. Where are we? My makeshift camp. Apologies for the mess, Miss P Pants. Says the secretive asshole. Miss P Pants, I'm soaked because Akadula's army sprayed me with their water cannons. I can't say it was the best welcome I've ever received. Yeah. Exposition. We're gonna skip that. Nope. He's gonna stay an idiot. Is he still saying P-pans? Yeah, still not funny. Okay. Ooh, that's a lot. So story was right. I was assuming as much. I'm not skipping it because I think it's all bullshit, right? Just it's exposition to set up the world, and I think he's not funny. But anyway, seriously. Only a limited amount of areas and content are available in this demo. In addition, the game is still under development and does not reflect the final product. This demo will conclude after you've explored 10 areas or reached the secret base. That's okay. We want to see what it's all about. We'll need to find a reliable vehicle if we're to survive the punishing climate. Prince has thankfully been tracking a vehicle that is not... Oh, Chris is the other guy. Oh. Okay. Confusing. We should catch up. Your teammates are waiting to be dispatched. I'm going to turn off the camera for a second so I can show you all the things here. We've got our weapons stored here in something called the warehouse. Away. A heavy truck. Who wouldn't want that in times like these? We've got attributes down here like strength, agility, intelligence, fitness, and resourcefulness. It's the team's stats, right? So it takes the best value from all of your people. You can have up to 4 people in your team. Whoops. And there can be team effects. And you can also expand that window. I just wanted to show that real quick because I'm sitting right in front of it. Why looks my head like it's on fire? The camera was being weird today. That looked very red. I'm not glowing, actually. Right, at the top we've got cash, daily production. Obviously the pop-up should be above the cursor in this case, or somewhere else. Supplies, cash, oil, daily production. Then we have stone, wood, metal, and transistors as resources we can gather. So this is production, this is stuff and things. Danger level, weather, waiting, day of the week. The morale meter is probably very important. Then different tactics slots. And our characters. You may view information on your fighters by checking their files. Each fighter has 5 basic stats. Oh, resolve is the last one. Okay. You can equip weapons, armor, and 2 trinkets. They have different jobs. They have different skills depending on their jobs. We're a commando, right? Olive Duke, aka Bannon, is a commando. She is proficient with grenades and grenade launchers. And food is her hobby. There's a bit of lore, background explanation. No talents yet, and there are different details. Negative agility. Damage per second is here. Then we've got energy. And the very extensive explanation of what energy is good for and what it does and how it behaves. I'm not going to go through that now. There's a maximum level 30. We get XP. A rate which we can increase. The base stats are over here. With mouse over information. So, as you can see, it's a bit of a squad, tactics, roleplay game with a story background. There are not many of those around. Okay. And injuries can be infection, trauma, fracture with different cures. And obviously you can die from either. The tooltips are nice. They explain what you need to know on the spot, which is pretty good. Mission overview. The collection. Yeah, things you can find and collect and whatnot. And that would be the menu. You can turn off camera shake. Yay! Weather effects. Plenty, low, very low, high. Set it to plenty. You can get revolutionary heritage points, which you can then use to get bonuses. So you play more than one run, more than one session. So it has a progression system. So I guess it's gonna be called a roguelike at some point in the store. If that's true or not is up to you to decide. We've got our graveyard here. And the warehouse, which has a gun. There seems to be a rarity system. You can upgrade the warehouse also.
Hey.
Right. Chris gets the pistol. Oh, he's called Prince.
Mm-hmm.
Or Captain Assface. Okay, we don't have any armor. Actually, he should get the submachine gun because
Hey.
I can't hit anything. Okay. He's special ops. He can increase all stats by 12 for 9 seconds. Okay. What's the timer saying? 15 minutes. Yeah. Start. So we're in the first area. The vehicle we're following makes rhombus-shaped tracks. Don't forget. Oh, is it hidden? It's too far. So that's just WASD. We collected food. Temporary resources are in green. So I can't go backwards. It's just forward, and the longer you press it, the faster you go. These are the tracks we're looking for. Okay. I wonder why you can't... A sandstorm is coming. Ooh. Ooh. I see, I see. Encounter! A beautiful oasis in the middle of the cruel desert. We could go for fish. It's not a very high chance. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Oh. Do I have to press a button or do they roll that themselves? I don't know. It didn't indicate a button to press for me. We could get more water. I don't know if I need to press a button or not. That's not good. I mean, it's a dice roll, right? Yeah. Maybe it's a good way to display that. I want an option to have this instant text. Not instant advance, but instant... Oh god, I think the writing is not so good. Yeah, I think the writing is a bit cringy. Not actually bad for a game of this type. Obviously, that's just my opinion, right? That's my opinion. I'm not saying the writing is bad for everyone. Although it really is not good for everyone. You see two possible options of tracks. The more deep and wide tracks are probably what we're looking for. Maybe it's a camel. In reality, the truck we're looking for is a camel. What? Those are not the tracks we're looking for. There's a medic. Oh, that's an army scout, okay. Lutfia, what? Teammates shoot automatically. You will be unable to spend supplies, use medicine, or adjust teammates' positions once the battle begins. That's our enemy. Oh. You see, sometimes when you play a game and it has this RPG look with attributes and whatnot, and then you see numbers like 0.1. If you're me, you think this looked good on a spreadsheet and someone put some graphics on top of it. Of course, I don't know if that's the case or if it's very, very balanced and, you know, proper progression and whatnot. We'll see. Dinner! Dinner is served. Enjoy your food. He looks like he has armor, but in truth, he does not. Am I not the... I think I'm the tank. I'm the tank. Right? Yeah, my defense is higher. Manual. Hotkey. Ultimate. Start the battle. Oh. Pause. Ah, here. The dialogue might be cringy because it's a translation issue. Again. Loot. So they're automatically fighting. What am I doing then? Morale will increase when teammates take damage, or when they attack. Once morale is full, their ultimate skill can be unleashed. Grenade. Why does she grow like that? That's weird. Allow me to use my true strength. A rough weapon. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm not convinced. Okay, I can heal for supplies. Basically with the water from the oasis. And then we continue. He's not happy to see us. I think you need to suffer. Well, we do what the people want. Sure thing, Guybrush. He doesn't want to hear our bullshit slogans. Why should I bribe him? Can we not just ignore him? This means I'm gonna punch him in the face because he's not agreeing with us. Just eat him. First I'm gonna punch him in the face and then I'm gonna eat him. Why should I give him money? I can ignore him. Okay. Okay. We're saved. I thought I had to. Imagine I would read all that. Oh boy. I didn't read the text, so I didn't know where it was going. So there's an auto walk button down here. Is that space? Yeah. Oh, it was a trap. So it's a bit of an encounter simulator with a progression system, multiple classes, lots of skills, loot, and what seems to read like a pretty, let's call it mediocre story. I sort of expected something different. I'm not really sure what I expected. But this feels a bit weird. The army soldiers. We set up a trap. Success. There's our dynamite. Oregon Trail. %3 chance of getting captured. What's this symbol? Kaboom! Yeah. He's an elite. He's infected also. Uh-oh. I don't want to use my ultimate kill. Ba-ba. Right. I can't switch weapons here now. But I can increase the agility. Yeah. Ah, who's he then? This is what we looted. Oh, right, we saved him. Hey, Devin, welcome. Happy Saturday. Discovery time. Discovery time, discovery time. There you go. That's gonna happen today. We are currently checking out a game called Home Behind 2. It's a bit of an odd game. Nemo is not convinced yet. Maybe there an option to remove all the dialogue would be very, very cool. I'm sorry to say that in a game that obviously also builds a bit on the story. Has a lot of text, but it's I'm too old for that. I'm trying to find an excuse not to call it shit, because that would maybe be unfair because I didn't read all of it. And it has some weird things in it, like spot a hidden object, and then you get tested if you actually read the text. And yeah, I don't know. Hey Total, welcome. The game is about how do you say that? Oh God, a country in civil war, and we are on the revolutionary side versus the dictator, who's evil and kills people and whatnot. And we're trying to build up a revolution army to overthrow the dictatorship. Give power to the people, right? Which in itself is not an issue. But it sort of starts with you just came from college and now you have to save the world, and then there's a lot of exposition about how this is all very important and how the people are really also not funny while they are trying to be funny. It just it's a revenge thing. Which one was that? The game with the depth of field? Yeah. I mean, it's not always about not using much text. And for the sake of this stream, I also try to skip through text. But in this game, it's actually also some point I have to make that there's a lot of text. A lot of text that I would prefer not to read. So, he's dressed in a traditional garb, which, yeah. Oh, yeah, I know what you mean, Devin. What was the game called? I can't remember. Forgive me, Father, I streamed the demo for that. You can check out the streams, it's in there. I found it not convincing, sadly. It has potential, but it was becoming very fast. It was becoming too hardcore for my taste. A bit glitchy also, but it was in early development, so maybe it's become better now. But I did stream that, Total. You can have a look at the stream if you like. It's there in the archive. It has a cool style, that's for sure. Yeah. Join us. Repair your truck. Yes. Who are you? Okay. Repair with some supplies. Oh, this is guaranteed to work. Yeah. We're guaranteed. Truck status +3. Some supplies. Ta-da! Success! Oh, night. It's night time. And then we can, a few supplies. The game of chance. Oh no! It got worse. Do we have to get it to 100 or? Too many question marks. Okay, Harun joined us because we somehow managed to repair his truck. It was tough and biased. What do you mean biased? That's a good question. So, is he not joining us? I thought he joined us. Is he part of the loot? End of the road. Oh, that's the end of the demo already. Ooh, that's short. I think there's more base building here also. Oh, no, it's not at the end of the demo. Okay, perfect. We got heritage points. And stuff and things. And oil. Yeah, well, it's a shooter. Oh god. Shall we read some of the text to confirm my suspicion? It would be hopeless to try and make it there alone. There's a chance with help from you two and this sleek Ural truck, however. If we can make it to the secret base alive, we should be able to make contact with the CSB and get air or sea support. Let it be known that I have no interest in aiding the Scarian revolutionaries. I will return to the Norto Republic as soon as we make it to the base. Return to Norto, but I'm here to fight Akadullah, the dictator. I'm here to see the sunrise on a brighter future for all Scarians. You're going to run at such a pivotal moment in history. I refuse to back down. Akadullah must pay his debts in his own blood. You seem to be failing to cope with reality. Tell me, exactly what sort of contributions do you think 2 or 3 people can make in a civil war? If you insist, however, I can make see what you just. What are you saying? I don't get what you are saying. After all, the North Republic is willing to support the revolutionaries in all actions except direct military action. Also, this is a book. I mean, it's a book. So. Yeah, I know. It's all the rest that I don't get. Like, why do you put that in the game?
Hey.
Hey. I'm bored. I'm not sure what this game wants from me. It certainly has a lot of overlapping mechanics. Like, this is not as simple as it looks. But what did I say earlier?
Hey.
This looked good on the spreadsheet, is what I said earlier. You need supplies for everything, for healing, for quests, for leveling up. So that's a resource that you need to collect. You can also get production of that. And because our morale is crap, we don't get a good amount of production. You get some armor. And so we have no talents to start with, so it doesn't really matter what gun we use. First, you get a shotgun. He's a frontline fighter, so.
Hey.
Machine gun. And then. Hey. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Now with the truck reassembled, we can explore the world map. Click the locate button to see its target location. Can we? There's a little legend here. How the roads affect your traveling. These are main roads that give us normal speed and encounter chance. Side roads have less encounter chance and you are also much slower. Okay. Different areas. These are all mountains, right? Mountains. Less supplies, more materials. That's good because we need stone. Now let's go here. There's still room on your truck for more weapons. But we don't have any weapons.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have any weapons. I can't do anything about these. Ah! I kind of want to say there's potential here for a good game, but I'm really not sure if that's true. It's been half an hour now? Oh, it's been nearly 45 minutes. Ah, man. I mean, they have lots of mechanics that are overlapping, intertwined. So it could be interesting to build up a squad, manage your resources, overthrow the evil government. You might even get to a point after finishing the game once that you skip the dialogue thing completely with a button click. I'm not sure if that's the thing. Me personally, I'm not interested in all the dialogue they put in here. A bit of dialogue is quite okay. The world they built here, this fiction country of Scaria or whatever they call it, it is not that interesting for me, so I don't want to hear much more about it. I would be quite okay with, this is the introduction, you are the revolution, you have to kill the dictator, and he's over there. Go get him. And then a few bits of exposition here and there that explain a bit more about the world, but the amount of text they throw in, where they reference things that you don't know yet, that you have no connection to, that you can't connect to any of the things you do in the actual game, because in the end you just roll your dice to see if you win or not. And then you have chance encounters where you do the same thing. So what the game actually does and what the game does in its text, it doesn't work together well. And it's hard to do that. Not many games pull that off at all. Banner Saga was one exception. Banner Saga was telling a story while doing a brilliant resource management and tactical combat game. That's why Banner Saga is also very well known for that. Plus the art style was really cool. I like the game's looks, right? This comic strip thing they do here, that's not bad at all. Just, it could be that the setting is also not my thing, that I prefer a proper high fantasy with orcs and demons and dragons and whatnot over this is a revolution with humans where they fight other humans because one of them's evil. Maybe that is just not so interesting for me, and that could be the point at which I exit already and don't want to read the text at all. But the bit of writing that I had a look at is just, oh, ooh. But you know, that's a subjective matter. The game could be good, but I fear that it's cluttering itself down with find hidden objects, right? Like, oh yeah, I don't want to do this. And then you have to read some text, and then you get a question in the follow-up quest about that text. And if you didn't read the text, you can't really answer the question because you didn't read the text. This is kind of a test if you're paying attention. Nobody should do that in games ever, unless the game is about that. It's my opinion. You feel free to hate that, but... Shakira, sing a song for us. A group of armed men blocks our way. It's easy to see that they fancy themselves to be quite a gang of bandits. They want a toll. See, this could now be explained with a little text of theirs. I would actually not mind that. Like, oi, give us your money. Let's do a frontal attack. You could try an ambush. Success, so we get an advantage. Battle formation. Why is that red? Oh, the weapon is unsuitable for that position. So are all the other weapons. Do you hear the music? I don't know. So there's a chance we get captured. 3% only. Shakira might capture us. A blizzard is approaching. So this is going forward in real time. Well, sort of real time. Okay, go. Kill them. I feel bad about killing Shakira though. Ultimate skill. Oh no, they're dead already. Let's see. Yeah, Shakira, that's it for you. We found fine weapon. But it's grey. Okay. It's unidentified. That's why it's grey, maybe. We can heal Bannon and the others are fine. Sneak past. So we killed the guard sneakily in an ambush, and then we sneakily sneaked past the sneaky guys. Oh look, there's the stone I was looking for. Who's the sad person? And also, why are they... Oh, they've got stat points. That's what this means. Okay. You need more strength and agility here. I need more agility, and you also need more agility. We can't equip the loot yet. Which is a good motivation to win. Yeah. Different jobs, different things. Fully manual. Full auto. Defense. Capture. A damaged weapon. Then you get an analysis who did how much damage. Uh-huh. See what I mean? There's potential here for something interesting. Maybe the bits that are annoying are not so much during the whole course of the game, but in the beginning there's a lot of exposition so they can build their Revolution War up in terms of theme and atmosphere. Check out the demo if you are interested. Interesting visualization for the dice roll. Ooh, that looked like good armor. You are smart. You can't be that smart. It's not realistic. Like we saw in the beginning when we started up the game, you start with 5 classes that you can pick from, and you can unlock like another 10 or 11. So, you know, there's something. There's something there. Why is he nearly naked? An elite squadron is guarding this army checkpoint. Fortunately for us, their sentry seems to have fallen asleep. Yeah, and then I see naked guy running around, and the picture in the background, and the text I'm reading here, it's just... look good on paper, doesn't work in the game. And this is stuff that, you know, and if they then want me to read half a book, I'm not doing it, because I'm already out. I did take the exit at the first door, sadly. But that might be different for others, so there's that. Uh-oh, critical failure. Oh boy, now we're gonna get killed. Let's heal Bannon before the fight. Full auto. Unable to attack or use skills is what defense does. So these guys are doing automatically everything they have at their disposal. They use their ultimate skills automatically and whatnot. They have to do so faster though. Grenade! Ooh! Main character's gonna die. Oh, that was very close. I survived on 1 health point. Yeah, we are always going for the kneecaps. Hey, Pika, welcome. Go for their foot! Little Pinky gets a medal. They suffered heavy injuries. And is about to die. What should we do with them? Let them pass. Yeah, so... translation issues for sure. I mean, yes. You could say let them pass, but not in this context. They have gone to meet their maker. Right, so Harum has leveled up. And half-naked guy is also part of the thing. Okay, fair enough. Action music. I'm not sure what. Kneecaps! Kneecaps! Pinky toe! Pinky toe! You have to imagine a crowd in the background going, kneecaps! Kneecaps! And the other team is pinky toes! Pinky toes! Okay. Shoot them in the head. Yeah, it's a corpse. There's nothing we can do. That's correct. Oh god. We found steel though in their pockets. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I would say nice try, Guybrush. This is nearly a good game. But there's too much in there that I don't like. Oh, let's buy a slave. Yeah. I had to look a bit at what the game's doing and how encounters work and whatnot. My summary though is this looked good on a spreadsheet, and someone put some weird revolution story in some fictional country on top of it and made the dialogue very horrible. The translation is bad. And the writing is also not good, so... But I didn't want to quit after the first impression, because sometimes, you know, when let's say the setting is not my usual. I prefer fantasy, high fantasy over fictional wars. So I don't want to exit just because it's not high fantasy. And yeah. It's not working for me. I think it's a heavy case of the numbers are right, but the game's wrong. Have you played that game, Bika? Because your remark sounds like you wouldn't have lasted that long. Benja, welcome in. Ah, okay. So, I guess this could work if there was a way to play this without all the dialogue. Imagine you would just see the comic in the beginning. Silver Wolf, welcome in. We're doing a Discovery stream today. Here's the playlist. That's what we're doing. This is currently Home Behind 2, but we're just done with that, and I'm about to tell you what I don't like about the game. Life's good. We're discovering games. And this one here, at the beginning we saw a little comic style introduction about what happens before the actual game starts. And if they wouldn't have put any writing in, I think I would have liked it more. Because it was apparently obvious what's going on. Everything was clear enough, right? And instead of leaving it to the player to make something of that, they put half a book in where you read through mediocre / bad text that is doing exposition. And what a waste. What a waste. So if you like the setting with this revolution and war, and you are fighting a dictator and you need to kill them and so on, maybe give the demo a try, see if you like the gameplay, see if you also think that the dialogue is something to hide from, or if you can take it easier than I can. There is something to this game, right? If you click on start, you can unlock different starting classes. Look at all those. You set up your starting character, and each playthrough you unlock more. But if each playthrough means I need to click through all that text again, oh boy. Hey Andy, welcome. So, Home Behind 2, there's a demo. I just had a look at it. Check it out if you are into this type of game, I guess. No, it's not a clicker. No, it's quite complex actually. But it has a few issues that I can't get around, but other people might. So it's not really horrible. It's just not my thing.